welcome back. My name is Andrea. I am the Buckeye Stitcher. I made a boo-boo. I was going to kit this up with you guys, and I completely forgot and I started. So, I do apologize, but I figured I still got a little bit to go, so I would just, show you what I could. So, as you can see, I have oh my god, my floss over here. That is probably I don't know if that's the worst part. This kit, well, it's very nice. It's packed very nice. It's by Mill Hill, Buttons and Beads Winter Series. Look how cute he is. Oh my gosh, I love him. So this is a beaded cross stitch. Not the whole thing is beaded. It's just certain things is beaded. And while it's very nice, there are a couple things I don't like about it. But that's fine because this is my first beaded cross stitch. So I just wanted something small and inexpensive just to get my feet wet to see if this is something I want to continue. Well, I started off, where is it? I started off with this one. We're not going to talk about what happened to that one. But I know how I can do it better. So, that's what we're going to do. So, I wish I could find... Okay, that's weird. Alright, so this is the floss for the other one. So that's just going to go up there for the moment. So, one of the things I don't like about this kit, there's a few things I don't like about the kit, but one of the things is, all the beads are mixed together. Which, okay, fine, it's a really inexpensive set, so, okay, I get it. But all the floss was mixed together as well. And you have to separate them all and just kind of go down your list and go, okay, black, dark blue, red. The problem is, I have 3 browns. And what I consider dark brown is not what is I guess not what they consider dark brown. Like I would say this is dark brown, but it's actually this, which I would say is more of a medium brown, especially when you compare it to that, which I'm going to call light brown. So it's a little bit annoying, just looking at the floss and trying to figure out, especially when you have three different kinds. This one was really hard to figure out because I had like 4 different types of orange, two or three different greens, and then I had like 3 different shades of gray. This one was really hard to figure out. So yeah. But that's fine. We're gonna roll right along. Let me get some caffeine. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, so excuse me. Alright, so what I'm doing is I separated these as best as I can. We're gonna roll with the colors with what they are. These 3 bags I added 2 them because these colors were in the other pack, so I'm like, that's cool, we'll just keep those. Now I just need to make bags for the rest of these. So that's 4, 8, 12. Okay. So I don't know if I'm gonna speed through any of this. I mean, I will most likely speed through this, because I did this for the other kit the other night, and I don't even know how long it took me. It took a very long time, like hours. Like I would say probably 2 hours minimum. So I will not. I'll do some of them on camera so that you can see, because I figured out what to do and what not to do when doing that. The rest of it though, I don't know. I might skip it. I might not. But I figured I'm kitting this up, so I might as well show you guys. So as you can see, as I'm sure you can tell already, I have color-coded the chart. I did this on the last one, but on the last one I only color-coded the beads because I didn't want to mix up any of these symbols. Because what it said was to do all the stitching, do all the cross stitching first, and then go back and put the beads on. And I'm like, okay. So I went ahead and did that and started to do that, and it was not great. So, and I looked it up just to make sure I was doing this correctly. What they want is they want you to do all the cross stitching, skipping. You just skip completely over where the bead is supposed to be. So the only thing that will be on that spot is the bead. They don't want any floss there before. And that made sense to me. However, I miscounted like 3 times and had to and had to frog it all out. And so I decided, okay, let's put this one aside. And I decided I have the second one. This time what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cross stitch everything. I'm not going to skip where the beads go, because what I'm going to do is I could probably use that. I'm going to put the beads on top of the existing stitches, which I test ran with the other one, and it works just fine, and actually it's easier. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I made too many. Alright. Well, since I made too many, let me take these 2 out. Oof. Okay. So that's my plan. Now, why I color coded it was I noticed on the other one, these beads have floss that is connected with them. So for this blue the frosted denim, we have to use 311, which is the dark blue, to put those beads on. For the white and the crystal, we got to use white. So I can't just take, at least for this kit does not give you enough to, just put all the beads on in white or black or whatever. So I didn't want to be, it's not like I could just thread my needle and just, pick up the colored beads, because that's not how they want you to do it. So here, I'm like, well, if I gotta do them by color anyway, I might as well just do the whole thing and not mess myself up. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I color coded what they went to. So this green is this green, this red is this red. And then I went through and I marked all the symbols that would have to be that color. So for this green down here, it's this symbol. Oh, let's see if I can. Maybe. Oops. Okay, yeah. So for this green bead, it calls for this green floss, which is right here, 703. So what I did is I went through and I colored in this symbol and this symbol so that because I didn't want to have to look for two symbols. You know, remember that these two symbols are basically the same color. So now when I look at the pattern, I can say, oh, okay, so this is green, these are green, and I'm just going to go with with whatever green it is and just fill in the whole thing, you know, like that. Oh, excuse me. And then later on, I'll come back and, oh my god. Sorry, I'm very tired. Then I will come back once the whole, oh my gosh, once the whole, pattern is done, there we go. Once the whole pattern is done, then I will come back after and I will attach the beads where I need to. But it'll just be easier because the color will already be there. I'm literally just attaching the beads. So I'm going back and forth. This is the fabric, quote unquote, that came with the kit. It's not Ada. I wish it was. This is a very stiff paper that they, you know, painted. It's not great. So I'm going back and forth on if I'm going to use this or if I'm just going to grab some scrap Ada that I have laying around and use that, because this is very fiddly, very, very, very slow. And I'm not in love with the texture of it, but I'm still deciding. So let me get these going here. What I'm doing is I'm marking the bags with not only the symbol and the color, but the DMC number. And I hate that that's an X and this is an X. But it's fine. It's fine. So anyway, hope you're all doing well. I am stoked because my one video was up for about a day and oopsie. And someone decided to subscribe. So thank you very much. That's so nice of you. So I'm like super stoked. And yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how this channel's gonna run. Crescent moon. Cause like I wanna do like FlossTube updates and things like that, but I don't know if I want to do them weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. I'm not sure yet. So I guess we're just gonna play that by ear. So this is the dark brown. Dark brown for... Oh, shoot. I already have that. Haha. Yeah, dark brown. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, there we go. I was about to say, I can get that tape up, I'm sure. Hopefully that did not cut out. My computer decided it wanted to update. I'm like, no, not right now, please. That's not great. All right, so medium brown. But anyway, so if you guys have any suggestions or any, you know, how often you would want to see an update, or if you just don't care, just let me know, and I will take that into consideration when I do that. So this is the light. I'm going to say this is light brown, so I'm going to say that is the medium brown, which I would say is more of a dark brown, but that's okay. And then, like, that's the only reason I probably wouldn't get one of these kits. Well, actually, there's several reasons I wouldn't get these kits again. For just trying it out, it's okay. They're pretty easy. They're small, which I was looking for, and inexpensive. I got them on Amazon. I can't remember how much they were. I'll have them linked down below. I think they were both under $10. They might have been like $6 or something like that. So they were like super cheap. And I'm like, that's perfect, because I just want to try it, because I've never done beaded cross stitch before. So I just wanted to try it, you know, to see how it goes. So, and then so I already have, the white. What's the 3 I did? Oh, the dark brown. Okay. The white and the light blue 3753. So this one. Okay. Just so I don't make bags for them again, because I already have bags. Okay. So we just did the light brown. So here's the dark green. But yeah, I said it in my last one, or the last 2, I think. If you have any suggestions or anything you would like to see, just drop it down below in the comments, and I will see what I can do for you. I mean, I've been stitching for 10 years, but not really, because I haven't stitched in about 8, but prior to that I was stitching, so I'm not new to stitching. I'm just, you know, new to the YouTube and new to I guess doing this with the community, which is awesome. I think that's why I didn't keep with it before, was because it was just me in my room. And so it was kind of boring, I'll be honest. But seeing all the other FlossTubers on here got me like really pumped to start again. And I think now that there's a, you know, now that I have found a community of fellow like-minded people who are crazy, who like to do, you know, 100,000 stitch things, I think I will actually stick with it more, because I found my people. So light, no, not light blue. What am I doing? Light green. So 703. Okay, like I said, I might skip some of this. now I'm going to do the beads, which I brought my beads storage out. I haven't used beads in years, but I still have the storage bottles, which is awesome. There we go. I'm like, where'd it go? Okay, so this one has less color beads than the other one, which is fine. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 5. So this one isn't as bad as the other one, because the other one had more beads, like more bead colors. I think it had 8 different bead colors, so it was a lot more fiddly. This one's not too bad, and they do help you out a little bit. So these with the asterisks, those beads are together in one bag. So in here is the green and the crystal, and here is the red, blue, and the white. So the 2 beads that you might have mixed up was the crystal and the white, but they've separated them and told you, nope, they're in this bag, not the other one. So here's where it gets fiddly. So I'm gonna grab my little Cricut mat here. And yeah, whoopsie. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm just dropping everything tonight. Okay. So I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab the. I'm not going to use the tweezers as you probably are expecting me to. So let me do this one first because there's only 2 colors in this one. Okay. Woo! Get on there. Alright, and of course if you're a beader, if you have if you have any bead mats or anything, just obviously go ahead and use them for these because they're beads. So now what I was originally going to do was just grab them like this and move them like this, but I cannot tell you how many beads I had fly away from me because of this. So eventually I learned that it's actually a little easier and better to just move them like this. Just scrape them across the board and they move very easily. Even though this is a brand new mat, it's a strong grip mat. It's not, you're not going to ruin anything. You're not going to ruin the beads. But this is the easiest and fastest way I found to do this, and I say the best way because you're gonna lose less. You're gonna lose less beads. Now they do give you extra beads, but I don't know how many extra. So I was concerned with the other kit because I had lost quite a bit of beads when trying to separate them. So I really don't know if I would have had enough to even finish that project. So, but that's okay. it's a learning process. So I'm gonna do this, and then once I get these, I'll put those obviously in their correct containers, and then I still need to figure out if I'm gonna do Aida fabric or not. Okay, everyone, I have everything set up. I've got floss. I did decide to go with Aida, so I got that, which is also good because I can use a hoop, which I couldn't use before with the paper. So I got my Aida, and I got all my beads ready to go. They're so pretty. So yeah, I'm not going to start this now because it's almost 1 a.m., but just wanted to show you that I have it all ready to go and ready to start. I hope you'll join me as I try to figure out if beaded cross stitch is something I like or not. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Please be sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss out any of my future videos. And also, if you have any questions or just want to leave me an emoji, please do so in the comments below. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you in the next one. Happy stitching!